Okay, so that will be the composition of function, ha? Now, let's proceed on the first example that I gave you last time. Still the same pa din. Okay, so we have here the functions. F of x is equal to the x cube. G of x is equal to x plus 2 over 3x minus 1. And then h of x is equal to 6x minus 7. Okay, let's find first f of x and then f of 2. Okay, so dalawa po yung hahanapin natin. Isa po wala pa pong value na x, and then yung isa naman kapag 2 na po yung value ng x po niya. Okay, so sa pagsusolution natin, again, if you can do it in shortcut mode, it's okay. But on my solution here, step by step po tayo. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, again, papalitan lang natin yung domain ni f, which is the first function, okay, ng f of x din po. Okay, yung question kasi is f of x. Therefore, we're just going to focus po on the function f of x. Now, uh, tignan natin ulit yung pinaka, eto niya, expression. We have here x cube. Okay? Kapag po magpapalit tayo, lagi natin tatandaan na wala po tayong tatanggalin at wala po tayong ibabawas. Okay? May idadagdag lang po tayo. Now, since we have here x, papalitan lang natin itong x na to ng x cube din po. Okay, since the domain of f of x is itself, which is f of x also. So, ganyan pa magiging itsura niya. Okay? Once po na napalitan na natin si x, don't forget po to indicate the exponent po. Kasi po may exponent po tayo dito sa given, kailangan hindi rin po siya mawawala. Again, ang ginagawa lang po natin is we're just substituting. Okay, the second function dun po sa expo ng first function. Okay, then after we substitute or after we replaced the domain for the first function, we're going to distribute the exponent inside the parentheses na po. Okay, so by how? We're just going to multiply the two exponent, the 3 and the other 3. So 3 multiplied to 3, we will be having x raised to 9. Okay? So yan po yung answer po natin kay f of x. How about, sir, kay f of 2? Okay, since we already have this one, we can use this as the foundation to find the f of 2. So, parang ito na yung magiging basihan po natin para po makuha natin yung value ni f of 2. By how? We're just going to substitute again the 2 sa lahat po ng x. Okay? So, mangyayari, si x raised to 9 magiging 2 raised to 9. Okay? And then you're just going to multiply to 9 times to itself, or if you have the scientific calculator, meron naman po dong exponent, then just indicate 2 raised to 9. So, ang magiging answer po is 512. Okay? Gaya nga lang lagi ko sinasabi sa inyo mga anak, there's another way how to solve this one. Okay, which is the easiest one. Kapag po merong value, si x po, na kung saan hindi na natin kailangan pang hanapin si f of x. Dediretso na tayo agad dito po kay f of 2. Sir, by how? Okay, by already substituting the 2 dun po sa mismong given na po agad. Okay, so let's say we have here f of 2. So, ang gagawin lang po natin dyan, so magiging x cube siya, raised to 3. And then, from here pa lang, we're going to substitute na po the value of x. So, magkakaroon po tayo ng 2 raised to 3, then the exponent 3 outside. Then, after that, we're just going to simplify, or if you wanted to, you're going to multiply na agad 3 times 3. But since kailangan natin unahin muna si PEMDAS, which is the parenthesis first, okay, uunahin muna natin pong paliitin si 2 raised to 3, or we need to expand first 2 raised to 3. So we will be having 2 times 2 equals to 4, times 2 is equal to 8. Okay, this time pa lang po tayo yung gagamitin natin tong isang 3 sa labas, and by the use of your calculator, ang answer po dyan is 512. Okay, so ganun po yung dalawang way po Isang way na kung saan hahanapin muna natin si f of x, and the other way is kung meron ng value si x, okay, on the given, dire-diretso na po, okay lang po yun. Okay? So that will be example number 1. For the example number 2, okay, this time we will be finding the f of h of x and then the f of h of 3. Okay? So, unahin natin si f of h of x. So, lagi natin gagawin is hahanapin muna natin yung dalawang given na function. So, we have here the f and we have here the h. Okay? So, f of h of x is equal to, so tandaan, ito po yung first function, therefore dito tayo magbe-base. Lahat ng makikita nating x kay f, papalitan natin ng 6x minus 7. So magkakaroon po tayo dito ng, hold on, nawala yung mouse, okay. Magkakaroon tayo ng 6x minus 7, okay, raised to 3. Okay, and kagaya ng ginawa natin before, by the use of the binomial theorem, i-expand po natin siya. Okay, sir, paano pong gagawin natin dyan? So we have here parang the format. So we have a plus b cube is equal to a cube plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cube. Okay? So kung mapapansin nyo mga anak, si letter A, siya yung unang na-cube. Therefore, on the following term, yung magiging exponent ni A po is pababa na. So kailangan from 3, papunta po siya ng 1. Okay? Si B naman, nag-start siya ng 1. So ibig sabihin nun, pataas naman siya hanggang ma-achieve po niya yung exponent na 3. Okay, so ganyan po yung makikita natin. Once you search naman po on the internet what is the binomial theorem, okay, madami po siya. Okay, raised to 4, raised to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Naka-indicate po doon kung ano po yung magiging format po ng answer po natin. Okay? Let's go back here on our example. So, kailangan ganito po ha. So, ang gagawin po natin is kukuhain po muna natin si first term, which is i-cube po muna natin. Okay? Sir, saan dyan yung i-cube? Ito po, si 6x. Okay, this is representing A po kasi, and negative 7 representing B. Okay? So, mga anak, 6x cube is how many? Anyone? Yes. 215. Okay, agree po ba ang lahat?
216
Ah,
116 po. 116.
sorry po, nabibingi lang si teacher. So we will be having here a 216. Okay, how about the variable? Ano pong mangyayari? Very good. So this will become x cube po. Next, okay, meron na tayo first term. So check na tayo. How about the second term? Ang sabi po dito is a squared po muna natin si a, then i-multiply kay b, then multiply kay 3. Okay? So we have here 6x. Squared natin siya mga anak. Okay, sundan yung sinasabi ko while clicking on the calculator ha. So squared natin si 6x. So 6x times 6x, that will be 36x squared. Multiply natin siya kay b, yung 36x squared, times negative 7. So we will be having negative 252 times 3. Ano po ang answer?
Sir, negative 756 x
X.
squared.
Very good. So we will be having negative, negative 756 x squared. Okay? Very good. So nagigets nyo na ba anak yung gagawin ko? Okay. Ganun lang siya. How about the third term? Okay, ang sabi naman dito sa third term, si B naman yung i-squared natin, then multiply kay A, multiply kay 3. So again, sundan yung sasabihin ni teacher, si B daw ang A squared. So negative 7 times negative 7, we will be having positive 49. Multiply kay 6x, meron tayong 294x. Multiply natin yung kay 3, ano po ang magiging answer?
882x, sir.
Very good. So we will be having a positive 882x. And for the last term, which is b cube, so c is negative 7, multiply mo lang ng tatlong beses. So we have negative 7 times negative 7 times negative 7 is how many?
Sir,
Yes?
positive 343 po.
Positive po ba, anak?
Negative po pala.
Okay, so this is negative ha, kasi yung exponent niya add numbers. Magiging positive lang siya kapag even yung 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay? Ganun po siya. So, ito na po yung magiging answer po natin for the f of h of x. Bakit, sir? Okay, kasi hindi na po natin siya kaya pang i-simplify since wala na po siyang like terms kung tawagin natin, and it was already arranged na po from the highest degree pababa po. Okay? So, stop na po tayo dyan. So, next step po na gagawin po natin is hanapin naman natin tong si 3. Okay? Again, meron din tayong dalawang paraan. Hindi na natin to hahanapin, diretsong substitution na tayo dito, or hahanapin muna natin to, then tsaka tayo magsa-substitute. Okay? Anong gusto nyong way ang gagawin po natin? Yung diretsong substitution na, or isa-substitute ko pa siya dito? Okay, doon na lang tayo sa pinakamadali na dediretsuin ko na pong i-substitute si 3 na kung saan hindi na po natin to hahanapin. So we have here f of h of 3 is equal to 6x minus 7 cube. Okay? So ang gagawin ko po dito pa lang po, papalitan ko na po si x. So magkakaroon po tayo ng 6 times 3 minus 7 raised to 3. Okay? So multiply po muna natin sa 6 kay positive 3. We will be having 18 minus 7. Then exponent of 3. Magkakaroon tayo ng 11 raised to 3. And 11 raised to 3 is how many?
Sir,
Yes.
1,331 po.
Okay, so we will be having 1,331 as the answer if the value of x is 3. So, feel ko naman na pakita ko last time ata nung Tuesday kung paano naman siya gagawin pag ito po or pag dito po tayo nag-substitute po. Okay, and I think it's just the same answer which is 1,331. Okay, so ganun lang po yung composition of function ha. Okay, another one. Excuse me. So let's have g of h of x and then g of h of negative 1. Okay, sir, ano pong gagawin natin dyan? So kagaya lang po ng ginagawa natin kanina. Okay? So unahin natin si g of h of x. So ang mangyayari po, si h of x po ang magiging domain ng ating g. Okay? So lahat po ng x po na makikita po natin kay letter G is papalitan lang po natin ng 6x minus 7. Okay? So ganyan po siyang magiging itsura niya. So pag pinalitan natin, so si x po dito sa taas, ayan, magiging 6x minus 7 na po siya. And then yung x po nakatabi po ni 3 or yung variable po ni 3, magiging 6x minus 7 na rin po siya. Okay? So yan po yung mangyayari po dito. So pinalitan lang po natin lahat po ng x na makikita po natin on g of x. Then after po niyan, okay, sa numerator is we're going to combine the like terms na po, which is yung dalawang constant. And then for the denominator, i-distribute po muna natin si 3, okay, dito sa loob ng parenthesis, tsaka po natin i-combine po yung like terms. Okay? By doing that, we will be having this answer po. So we will be having 6x minus 5 over 18x minus 22. Sir, paano ulit yung nakuha? Okay, sa numerator po, ang pareho lang po dyan or yung like terms lang po is yung constant, which is the negative 7 and then the positive 2. So by combining them, magkakaroon po tayo ng negative 5. Okay, then copy lang po si 6x. For the denominator, just like what I told you kanina, we're going to distribute first the 3 inside the parenthesis. So we will be having 3 multiplied to 6x, that would be 18x. And then 3 times negative 7, we will be having negative 21. And negative 21 can be add or subtract here on negative 1. So negative 21 minus 1, kaya po meron tayong negative 22. Okay? So ganun lang po yung ginawa po natin. Okay? So after po neto, let's find naman po si g of h of negative 1. So okay, paano? By substituting po yung negative 1 sa lahat po ng x na makikita po natin dito. Okay? So first thing, so we have 6x, that will become 6 times negative 1. Then 18x, 18 times negative 1, bring down negative 5, bring down negative 22. Okay? Then distribute lang natin yan to simplify our answer, then combine it. Okay? So 6 times negative 1, that is negative 6, minus 5, negative 11. Okay? 18 times negative 1, that is negative 18, minus 22, we have negative 40. Since si numerator and si denominator is parehong negative, we can cancel out yung negativity po. Kaya po the final answer will be positive 11 over 40. So ganun po siya. Okay? Barium, do you have question po regarding on this example and the previous one? Okay.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
sabihin ko lang po kung ano pong rules ng negative signs tsaka positive signs.
Pagdating saan, anak? What do you mean by the rule? Rule saan, anak? Kapag mag-add?
Opo, parang ganun.
Sige, give me an example, anak, for me to explain it to you. Ano bang gusto mong maano kapag mag-add ng dalawang numbers tapos magkaiba?
Ano po, sa second example po, nalito po ko dun sa negative signs.
Hindi dito, anak, sa example na ito.
Hindi po.
Okay, let's check ha. Dito sa example na to.
Opo, ayun.
Saan banda dito, anak?
Sa may, ano po, yung sa negative 343 po, nasagot ko po kanina.
Okay. So, dito tayo sa negative 343. Okay. Anak, kaya siya naging negative kasi po, yung exponent po niya is odd number. So, I'm going to expand po ha. So, we have negative 7. Patingin na lang po dito sa may gilid. Sorry. So, we have negative 7, anak, raised to 3. It means that you're going to multiply negative 7, okay, ng 3 beses. Okay? So, ganyan po yung mangyayari, anak. Now, sa multiplication kasi, kapag po pareho sila ng sign, positive po lagi ang sagot. For example, positive times positive, positive. Negative times negative, positive. Pero kapag magka-opposite sila ng sign, negative tsaka positive, negative po lagi ang sagot. Okay, here po is, yung una natin gagawin is to multiply muna itong dalawa. So we have negative 7 times negative 7, gaya nga ng sinabi ko sa iyo, pareho dalawang negative, ang answer po natin is positive. And then 7 times 7, 49. Okay? Pero may isa pa kasing negative 7 na natitira. So si positive 49, anak, imumultiply natin kay negative 7. So sabi ko rin kanina, pag pagkaiba ng sign or opposite sila, ang answer lagi is negative, then multiply mo yung constant which is 7 and then 49, kaya po meron tayong negative 443.
Gets ko na po, thank you po.
Ganun siya, anak. So tandaan mo lang, anak, kapag magaganyan ka ng constant lang, kunyari naka-square tapos negative, automatic, anak, positive yung sagot nun. Pero kapag 3, 5, 7, 9, lagi siyang negative. Okay? So ganun po siya. Okay? Any question pa po? Okay, mukhang wala naman na. So this is the example a while ago. So another one. Okay, this time naman, try nyo naman, mga anak. So we have f of x is equal to dx squared minus 6. And then g of x is equal to 3x plus 2. Okay? Find f of g of x. So I'll give you 2 minutes to answer this one. Okay, may nakasagot na po ba? Volunteers? So what would be the answer for the f of g of x?
Ano sir?
Yes, sino po yung nagsalita kanina?
Ako po.
Yes, Luella Grace.
9x cubed plus 12 minus
9x cube minus,
9x cubed plus 12 minus 2.
okay. So let's check if that answer is correct kay Miss Luella po. Okay? So ang mangyayari po dito is yung domain po is g of x, and then papalitan lang natin lahat ng x kay f ng tx plus 2. So ganito po magiging itsura niya, anak. Okay? So kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina po dun sa cube, okay, gagawin din po natin dito yung binomial theorem. Okay? So sa binomial theorem po, kapag squared naman po, ganito po ang magiging itsura niya. So we have a plus b squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay? So expand lang natin siya. So ganito po magiging itsura niya. So 3x squared po muna natin. Magkakaroon tayo ng 9x squared kasi 3 times 3 is 9. X times x, x squared. To get the second term, we're just going to multiply 2 by a and b. So 2 times 3, that will be 6. Then times 2, kaya po meron tayong 12x. Okay, and for the last term, squared lang po natin si b. So 2 times 2, that will be positive 4, then bring down negative 6. Okay, then we're just going to simplify the answer by combining the two constant, 4 and negative 6. So the answer is 9x squared plus 12x minus 2. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Luella Grace, for your answer. Okay, so another one. Still the same given, but this time let's find g of f of x. Yung domain naman po is yung f of x. Okay, I'll give you time again to answer this one. Okay, anyone who already have answer for this? Okay, so sagutan na lang natin. So for this time naman mga anak, so we have the domain f of x. So may nagsagot si Princess. Princess says it's 3x squared minus 20. So let's check. So palitan po natin lahat po ng x ng g ng x squared minus 6. So magiging ganito po ang itsura niya. So 3 times x squared minus 6 plus 2. Then distribute po si t sa loob ng sa parenthesis po, which is the x squared minus 6. So magiging 3x squared minus 8 yan. Then just bring down positive 2. By combining the two constant, negative 18 plus 2, the results will be g of f of x is equal to 3x squared minus 16. Okay? So, ganun lang siya kadali anak once na naiintindihan na talaga natin siya ng maayos po and yung naiintindihan talaga natin siya ng buong buo. Okay? Another one. Okay, so we have here f of x is equal to 3x minus 2 and then g of x is equal to 2x squared minus 1. Okay, this time naman mga anak, kayo naman mag-explain. Teacher will show the solution, then just explain to me kung paano po yan nakuha. Okay. Any volunteer? Okay, so let me call a name na lang po. Explain lang anak, para at least try natin kung kaya na bang mag-explain kapag po ganyan po. Hazel Fuentes, Miss Hazel, pa-open po,
Sir,
pa-open po ng mic. Anak, pa-explain niya sa akin or sa amin kung paano po nakuha si f of g of x.
sir. So, ang hanapin po, sir, f of g of x. So, given po, ang given po niya dito, f f of 2x squared minus 1, which is nandito po siya sa g of x ng problem po. Tapos, since, ayun, dito po sa f of x, ang hinahanap ko 3x minus 2. So, i-replace po lahat ng x ng dito po sa 2x squared minus 1. So, ang value po, 3 of 3 3 of 2x squared minus 1 minus 2 po. Tapos, isa-substitute po yung 3 sa 2, 3 times 3 times 2 po equals 6x squared kasi po bring down, kakopyahin po yung x squared na nandito po. Tapos, ano, 3 times 3 times negative 1 equals negative 3 po ang sagot. Tapos, bring down 2 po. Tapos, bring down 6x squared po. Tapos, negative 3 minus 2 is equals to negative 5 po.
Okay, so thank you so much, Miss Hazel. So bigyan natin siya ng palakpak dyan. Okay, so may mga napansin lang ako, Hazel, na konting mali lang anak. So hindi siya, yung pangatlong equal, yung 3, tapos may parenthesis, hindi natin siya anak babasay ng 3 of 2x squared. That was already substituted na kasi. So kailangan 3 times 2x squared na siya. And one more thing I heard to you anak is, ang sabi mo, siguro na ano ka lang, kinakabahan ng kakaunti, sabi mo, si 3, isa-substitute kay 2, kaya magkakaroon ng ganyan-ganyan. Okay, we're not going to substitute it, anak, but the way you do it naman is correct. Imumultiply lang natin, i-distribute lang natin si 3 sa loob ng parenthesis. Okay? So, but again, thank you so much, Hazel. Again, one more time. Okay, that is very good. So, practice lang ng practice. Okay, how about this one? Okay, may any volunteer? Wala. Okay, let me call a name. Reynalyn Castro. Reynalyn Castro, can you hear me? O, parang gusto ata ni Princess. Ay, nag-left na sila. Reynalyn Castro, open your mic, anak. Maingay? Bakit, anak? Okay lang yan kung maingay. Nasa ano ka ba? Party? O, Reynalyn, maingay dyan ha. Make sure, anak, na naiintindihan yung topic. O, iba na lang tawagin natin. May bisita.
Sir, pwede po try?
Sino to? Stella?
Apo.
Okay, Stella. Explain to me naman, anak, yung kabilang side na kung saan we already substitute negative 1.
Yun po yung f of t negative 1 equals 6x squared minus 5. Yun po yung sa pinakauna po. Then po yung sa second, yung x squared po, yung mga x po papalitan po ng negative 1. Tapos, ayun po, yung uunahin po yung nasa parenthesis, yung negative 1 times negative 1 equals 1. Tapos po yung minus 5. Then po, wait lang po. Um, Bali po, yung negative 1 times negative 1 po is equals to 1. Tapos 6 times 1 equals 6 po. Tapos i-bring lang po yung minus 5 po. Tapos yun po, ima-minus po 6 minus 5 equals 1 po. Yun po.
Okay, thank you so much, Stella. So, palakpakan natin si Stella. So, that is correct naman mga anak. So, once po na nakuha na natin si f of g of x, so all we have to do is to substitute na lang po yung value ni x, which is negative 1. And very good, in step-by-step niya. First is negative 1 multiplied to negative 1. That will be positive 1. Then, tinimes niya sa 6. So, we have 6 minus 5. Therefore, f of g of negative 1 is 1. Okay? So, thank you so much, Stella. Okay? I think I still have an example here. Okay. How about this one? Okay, yung una muna, yung g of f of x. Kurt Mercado. Kurt Mercado, can you hear me? Open your microphone. Kurt. Kurt Mercado. Kurt, are you still there? Medyo masama daw po pakiramdam. Ay, magkasama kayo sa Hara? Magsasalita lang naman si Kurt. Ay, taray, nag-chat sa'yo. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, Angel.
yung iba nandyan po yung G of f of x. Tapos, yung hinahanap ko dito yung G of f of x. Tapos, yung G, iba pa. Tapos, yung ano pa yung fx, yung x ko na given dito yung 3x minus 2. Kaya po nakaparenthesis. Tapos, yung ano po, yung, yun naman po ng G of x, yun naman po yung ilalagay dun sa ano. Kaya po siya naging 2 tapos 3x minus 2 squared minus 1. Tapos, doon na po i-distribute yung 2. Yung 2, magiging, yung 2 times 9x squared, magiging 18x squared. Tapos, yung 2 times 12x, yun yung naman magiging negative 24x. Tapos, yung 2 times 4, magiging plus 8. Tapos, yung 2, ay bibring down yung negative 1. Kaya po naging equal of 18x squared minus 24x plus 7.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Angel. So, ganyan dapat. Kahit hindi tinatawag, sumasagot na agad. Okay, so thank you so much, Miss Angel, for explaining to us how to get the g of f of x. Okay, hindi lang niya masyado na-emphasize yung naka-parenthesis tas squared na 3x minus 2 squared kung paano nakuha si 9x squared minus 12x plus 4. But again, you already know how to do that by the use of the binomial theorem. Okay, then distribute siya kay positive 2, kaya yan po yung magiging answer, okay? Again, thank you so much, Miss Angel. How about the left side? Yung bagong pasok, si Zeph. Zeph, it's okay, it's okay. Nakita ko lang kasi. Zeph, kindly explain to us naman yung kabila, which is g of f of negative 1.
Kasi po, positive po. Kaya naging plus po imbis na negative 24 plus. So, yun naman po sa negative 24 times negative 21. Sabi niyo po, sir, pag positive 24, then we'll recap po yung 7. Then, we're going to add all of that. Then, the answer is 18 plus 24 plus 27 is considered as positive 4. Thank you po, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Seth. So there was time na nawawala, but again, you got the answer correctly naman and you explained it very well. Thank you so much. Okay, so ganyan lang po yung gagawin po natin here on the composition of function. Okay, so that will be all of my example to you guys. So hope you understood something po dito po sa topic po natin na composition.